Welcome to Workshop Wednesday, come on in. At the Rural Report, let the prepping begin. We'll teach you the skills you need to survive. Join our community, let's thrive and thrive. Gather round, don't be shy. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday, come on in. At the Rural Report, let the prepping begin. We'll teach you the skills you need to survive. Join our community, let's thrive and thrive. Gather round, don't be shy. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday, come on in. At the Rural Report, let the prepping begin. We'll teach you the skills you need to survive. Join our community, let's thrive and thrive. Gather round, don't be shy.
And we are live, but again, it is what the internet is telling us, and we all believe what's on the internet, and that's what the little thing up here in the corner is telling me. So we're just going to pretend it's true. So welcome to another Workshop Wednesday. We've got plenty of new people here. Thank you to Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. So we are going to go through and do roll call, shout out a few names, and go through everything. But before we do all that, if you are new here, welcome. You will notice a bunch of blue wrenches. All you got to do if you want one of those is show up and participate in chat a couple of times, and I hand them out to the good people. We keep shenanigans to the approved shenanigans. We love to have fun here, as long as we're doing it in the fun way. The blue wrenches will have no problem keeping things under control for me. That's why they have blue wrenches. But this is a 1-hour live stream Q&A. I bring pretty much nothing to the table, and this all goes by the chat. So participate in chat, and nothing special. You don't have to do anything in capital letters or funky algorithmic sort of whatever things that other channels do. We will try and do our best to hit everybody. So let's run through and see who we have. So we have STP coming in first. Great to see you, as well as Glenn Anderson has stopped on in. I see Divinely Blessed Designs coming in. Great to see you. And Coffee First Then Speak. Welcome, ma'am. It is wonderful to have you here. Such an inspiration to watch. Demo Man Don is here. Welcome in, my friend. Great to see you. Here's one of the new ones, JBS. Great to see you here. Kane Corso stopped on over. He's stalking right on in. You make yourself right at home. Take your shoes off, sit down, have a drink, and it'll all be fun. Let's see who else do we got in here. I see Tracy is here, going to be listening, still working, first time, so I want to say hi. So I'm sure everybody's already welcomed you in, and I will do the same. It is great to have you here. Who else do we got in chat? There's the legends themselves, both Mike and the Livingston Man. Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival has stopped on in, and I cannot thank them enough. They do a lot to put this channel out and everything, and I try and do what I can. I'm a huge believer in networking. If you have a blue wrench, by all means, please share your channel out, so that way everybody can pop on the link and go over and check you out and subscribe. Let's see who else do we got in there. So I saw a couple more of you guys sneak on in as I was. There we go. We got Brother Troy has stopped in. Alpha has stopped in as well, saying good evening to everybody. Welcome to all the new faces. That's right. The original blue wrench off-grid master with a Chuck Norris by Chuck Norris. I don't know how you can get much better than that. Who else do we got? Grit and Grace is here. Welcome on in. See, and then we got Super Sticker. Thank you so much. Mrs. Rural is here. She has decided to grace us with her presence. We got Gen X Gemini stopping in. Hello, great to see you here. Lynn has stopped in. Hello, Lynn. New Horizons Above and Beyond. Hello, great to see you. KP Heathen. What is going on? My friend down there all the way in Louisiana doing all your projects. I've been watching a lot of your content. Really, really good stuff. Solstice Girl is here saying hello to everybody, as well as Tammy Joe. Texas Raiders coming on in with the 308 by 308. And we got Heaven's Fire has come in. Karen has also stopped by. Great to see you. We got Grumpy herself. So great to see you. I'm going to hit you up, Grumpy. You are going to come on. We're going to have a little chit chat. Who else do we got? Everybody saying hello to everybody. Man, we got all sorts of super stickers tonight. Let's see who else do we got before we go through participation. That is right. Yes, and yes, we can have some shenanigans. Otherwise, it just wouldn't be fun. Let's see who else do we got in here. We got the Muddy Acres Homestead. Welcome on in. Good evening, my friend. Great to see you here. And JS Genesis Designs giving everybody a shalom. Welcome on in. Let's see. I want to make sure that I try and get, there we go. Yep. See, just like that. If you've got a channel or if you want to share out some other channels, if you don't have a blue wrench, tell somebody that has a blue wrench, hey, share me out. There we go. Thank you so much. There comes everybody coming on in. Lee has stopped back by saying good evening. Great to see you. There we go. See, Gemini, or I'm sorry, Gen X Gemini is new here. And Teresa was like, hey, I got you. I will share you out. Rip Curl is here. Hello to all the amazing friends. That is right. If you are part of the prepping community, it is one of the greatest communities there is. You go into most any channel and say hello, you are going to get the friendliest hello right back. Let's see, who else do we got in here? Yes, and it's always, we always go live when it's the kids' bedtime. I know. So I gotta say a shout out to Teresa. We always give special hearts out to Teresa. Let's see, who else do we got? Did I make it to the bottom? I think I did. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. The more, yeah, likely it got kicked off the most channels. Hey, that's okay. You got to have some fun. Got to have some, right? And there we go. Sharing out the channels, sharing everything out. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, so we are going to do this. So again, welcome to everybody. A bunch of new faces. We got a decent amount of people in here. It seems as we go, more and more people tend to stop on in. We are here every single Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please adjust for your time zones. But this is all chat. This all goes by chat. You have questions, comments, concerns, ideas, topics, news stories, whatever you want to discuss, put it in the chat. We will go over it and talk about it and see where everything goes. I get all week to go through and talk about the things I want to talk about, and I try and give 1 hour straight for you guys that we go over anything that you want to do. So let's see. Next week on spring break, I am jealous. Absolutely. Question everyone and everything, just looking for honesty. There you go. And that includes anybody that you watch on YouTube, including me. I will point a finger right at myself. Take everything that I say at arm's length and prove me wrong. Okay. Do not go, oh man, he's on YouTube, or my friend said go watch this guy. He must be, absolute truth teller. I can be wrong. I do my best to do my due diligence to try and be as factual as possible, to go and study and learn and educate myself before I try and present things as facts. I try and show demonstrations. Most of everything that I do, if you are new here, is I want to get you to think. I don't want to sit here and pound it down your throat saying you will not survive if you don't buy this product or follow this thing or take this course. I want to get you to think, because prepping is extremely personal. Let's see. Beard oil review. That is coming. I have been using it. I don't know if you can see. It's starting to take shape. Some of the curliness, and I'm starting to get a little bit of a shine. I think it's even taken some of the gray out. So it is coming. I didn't want to use it once or twice and then give a review. So it is going to get a full week of me wearing it, and then I will be doing a review. So that's right. Mrs. Earl is going to be doing some overnight working. We'll see how that goes. Muddy Acres says, I'm in New York, formerly Iowa. Man, that's a major move. What part of New York? Yep, that's right. STP is out there. There you go. Thank you so much for sharing that one out. My kind of channel, appreciate it. No, I appreciate you guys. Again, I've said this a time and time again. Without you, I am just sitting here staring at a screen and kind of talking to myself, which is not all that weird for me, but it's better if I have some people to kind of conversate, right? I'm working on it. And this right here, this is strategic for SHTF because I got that kind of wilderness look. But if things go bad, I can really start doing this and kind of get the homeless look in there. So it's definitely strategic, right? Yes, you will definitely. I can definitely attest to myself, one of my coworkers, and neighbors that the candles are top notch. So, and you are more than welcome to share out your link as well. Wait, it takes the gray out. Sign me up. I don't know if it technically takes the gray out, but it definitely makes me look a little less gray. So let's see. I need Rogaine. I get it. I'm starting to get there. I think you can see right here the recedingness, but I'm enjoying a little bit of hair, and that is one of the very few times you will ever probably see rural without a hat. So feel very lucky for that. Mine's the homeless look. Hey, I get it. And for me, you take this right here, and all of a sudden you take it off, and all of a sudden you almost become different. We've probably all seen it on social media of the dad that shaves it off, and the kids cry because they don't look the same. How many people could pick me out if I shaved all this off? So. I just put it as strategic, and I'm getting a head start on No Shave November. So let's see. It's only weird if you argue with yourself. No, I do that a lot. I am one of those ones that I definitely have my morals and values and different things, but there's a lot of things that I'm very open minded about. If you have a point of view, even if I disagree with it, I want to hear it. And as long as you can make me connect the dots, I don't have to agree with you, but I'd like to see your point of view of things. And I think that's what a lot of the world is missing is that you have to agree 1,000%. I like the color red, and somebody goes, "Oh, I like dark red or light red or red with a little bit of purple in it," and you're like, "No, no, it has to be red." Does it really? I mean, there's so many more important things in life that I think that a lot of people, it's got to be 1,000%. You got to think just like me, and I think we missed the point. Same thing when it comes to preparedness. It's very personal. As long as if, let's say the zombie apocalypse happens, if I get to the end and all the zombies are gone and I'm still alive and you're still alive and the neighbor's still alive, we did it. It doesn't matter who had a weapon, who is against weapons, who's religious, not religious, um, young, old, athletic, not I mean, it doesn't matter. Yes, it's going to be better in some cases if you have certain things, I believe, but in the end result, it's survival as long as you survive. So we'll see how all that goes. Always wear, yes, this is blind my coworkers. Uh, let's see. Sometimes I'll even forget myself. Yeah, see, I've done that too. Absolutely done that. We'll see how it all goes. And it's also interesting too. I put out that video on Sunday. If you guys haven't seen it, and actually, I am wearing the Vision T-shirt that Vision is doing his bug out weekend, and I decided to flip the script and to where I come on and I usually try and present advice and different points of view and different things like that. So I decided to ask for help from you guys. And I got a very angry email that told me that they were unsubscribing and that it's my job to tell you guys, not you guys tell me. And sure enough, they did unsubscribe. But I thought it was quite interesting because right after that, that became a pretty popular video, and I gained like 13 subscribers within 24 hours. So uh, I don't know. I feel like it's a community. We all help each other, right? Let's see. Yes, get those seeds started. Been starting seeds and propagating cuts like crazy. It is definitely getting time. I've got a whole bunch of seeds right behind me. I'm gearing up. We will be doing a seed giveaway, and the grand prize will be from the new affiliation and technically kind of only affiliation that I have, in which I will be giving away a seed package from them. So that is going to be coming out very soon. As soon as I get all the details worked out, I will put something out. I will let you guys know. But it's going to be a good time, and it's definitely the time to get the seeds out. Starting a new garden is going to be a challenge. Soil is terrible here. Oof. Yeah, depending on where you are now, New York, you're at least a little bit in the northern, but you have a lot of people. I mean, STP's right there, Hudson Valley's right there. You got a bunch of people in up in that area that they can go through and give you advice and different things like that. You are in the right community if you need help on any of that stuff. Don't be afraid to ask any questions, especially here. If you are new, I will go blue in the face repeating myself over and over and over, because as long as you are asking out of sincerity, you deserve an open, honest answer. And I will help every single person, as long as it's sincere. If you're doing it to, cause problems or doing other things, then, we'll move on. But let's see. Vision, and I see many familiar names in here. I think you just got another sub. Well, thank you for that. If you guys happen to be going out to Bug Out Weekend in, was it May? Make sure you look for me. I know that there's going to be um, some of the other ones that you might mistake the beard for, but trust me, you got a guy that's well over 6 feet and pretty big. I think that you can come find me and say hello. Let's see. Who else have we got? See right there. See, STP is already popping in. Karen says, have seeds sprouting. I'll be planting them in the dirt on Friday. That's excellent. Where are you, Karen? I'm just curious. We're going to be starting because the Ohio frost is pretty late. So we're going to be starting seeds probably within the next week or so. I'll definitely be finishing getting all the beds ready and everything, getting everything kind of turned back over, soil softened up and all that. Let's see. Indoors and with grow lights. That is just fine. Alicia is here. Hello. Yes, have seeds started and we'll have a few new beds to fill this year. Congratulations on that. See, this is what I like, and this is what I love coming to on Wednesdays, is because it's not just questions. You get to come and share your success stories. Look at me. I am excited. A lot of times I see this, especially in the new people in the community, is they're just starting out and they go, hey, I just got a raised bed, or I just started planting, or I did this. And they have nobody around them in their normal sphere that cares. You come here and you're like, hey, I just planted a seed for the very first time and it sprouted. You're going to have the whole chat like, congratulations, like you just won the lottery. It's going to be everybody's, excited for you and everything. So, yeah, share all that stuff right here. From Iowa, used to the rich black topsoil. You should have took some with you, is what you should. Yes, spring fever too early again. Yeah, it's going to be weird for us. Ohio has crazy weather. We're in the 70s yesterday, today, and I think close to 80 tomorrow. And then I think Sunday night into Monday, we're back to below freezing. So it's definitely weird. I've been giving away seeds on Leonard Mountain Homestead. Thank you so much for that. I know everybody's been um, going over there. That is another channel. There's quite a few channels. If you do not have seeds, um, there is plenty of channels right now that are doing seed giveaways between right now and over the next couple of weeks, including I will be doing mine. But I will go through, and I will say this because we have new people. If you or anybody wants to grow and they have, they're financially strapped, they can't afford to go out and buy a dollar pack of seeds, send me an email and I will get some seed, a couple of packs of seeds. I'll do a seed package. I will pay for it out of my own pocket. I will send it to them. Nobody will know. It'll be completely anonymous. I want to make sure that if somebody wants to grow food, I will do everything that I can to help them. So make sure that anybody, if you have a friend, a relative, a neighbor, a coworker, if they're struggling and they are sincere that they want to grow some food, but they just financially can't make it happen, let me know. Please pray for hubby as they have put him. Ooh, okay. Well, there's definitely prayers right there. I am so sorry to hear that. You have to keep us updated, Alpha. Let's see, who else do we got? There we go. Tuck is here. Welcome on in, Tuck. Great to see you. And see right there. This is what I'm talking about. Hello, Tuck. Hello, Tuck. You come on in. Everybody's going to say hi. We still have snow on the ground here. Hit 50 during the day. Hey, there you go. See, something to look forward to. Northern New Mexico, Southern Rockies, 8,000 feet elevation. Short grow season. That's tough right there, and that's where it starts getting tough on trying to give out advice and different things. What works for me and the way that I grow potatoes or tomatoes or anything like that isn't going to work in that area, or down in southern Texas, or uh, all the way out in Alaska, or even across the pond. I have people that are subscribed to here out in England and Australia and different places. It's not going to work. We don't have the same weather conditions, the same soil. So yeah, it's you just do the best you can. Let's see. Who else do we got? This year we are doing, shamana. Nice. Very nice. Let's see, who else do we got in here? Everybody is saying hello and howdy, and man, 78 degrees. Weather's like the ex-wife. I I'm not going to touch that one. Me and the family are going to be starting a first homestead really soon. Well, I hope it goes good. Hopefully, you make some content about that, and hopefully, you come back here and keep us up to date. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that's right. Smash that like button. Helps out all the different things. Go through, and uh, the algorithm, and all the fun stuff. If you guys were over on Hudson Valley, he was kind of finishing with that. We've got to put the work in. The algorithm does not like the small channels. They don't like people talking about certain things. And the only way that we're going to help that is we do the work. Stop letting AI and all these other algorithms and stuff try and do this stuff. I don't play the games over there on Facebook where they're like, oh, you've got to share this out and make 20 of these and do this. No, I do my own thing, and we will grow as we grow. If it's slow and steady, I'm fine with that. And if we get a little bit of a plateau, I'm fine with that. We will grow as people come, and the way that people come is word of mouth. Let's see. Oh, Mike just got home. Great to see that you had some safe travels. Same here. I will donate seeds to those that need it. See, right there. Greatest community on the planet. Let's see. So hard for me to get in time. Walked in the house tonight around 7:15. Stepped on the like button on my way in. Hey, that's right. Yeah, just step on it, smack it, do what you got to do. Just make sure that little like button's lit up. Let's see, who else do we got? See, look at that. Everybody's got to say hi. Gotta say hi. Got to. His Crohn's is taking a toll on him. He made it down to 109 pounds last month. Ouch. Man. He'll definitely, we'll be keeping him in prayers. Wouldn't be any fun if it was easy. That's true. That's definitely true, right? Let's see. We definitely still have snow. It's melting, just taking its sweet time, isn't it? That's the way it always goes, right? Land clearing land tips. You can do it, and again, it depends on what it is. Are we talking about trees or undergrowth or bushes or just a field or whatever it is? You can do, I mean, any sort of thing from a controlled burn. A lot of people have been going the natural route. Go over and see if you've got some neighbors that have things like sheep and goats and things like that, and see if they can come over to your area and just start eating some stuff up. There's a lot of people. That's becoming extremely popular of just doing it the natural way. You don't have chemicals. It's really not a safety issue. You're just feeding some hungry animals. That's probably one of the best ways to do it. As far as land clearing, unless it's a chainsaw and some good old fashioned elbow grease, that's about the extent of what I have done personally. But again, anybody in chat, if you guys see a question and you've got a good answer, by all means, share it out. So I've seen that they've been making woolly mice to bring back the woolly mammoth. Unfortunately, I have seen that too. So nothing could possibly go wrong with that, right? Yeah, there's been quite a few videos and movies and other things that's been done. I've read a few books, and a lot of it seemed to go through and warn against such things. Uh, and I tell you what, maybe we've been going about this. Maybe we have been joking in the wrong way, saying that the aliens are going to come down for an invasion, or we're going to have a zombie apocalypse, or the Yeti and Bigfoot's going to team up and come get us. Maybe it's a pack of woolly mammoths. Maybe that's our demise. Maybe, because I tell you what, I don't know if I quite have the preps for a woolly mammoth. I'm pretty sure that could probably do some damage to your home, your car. I don't know if I quite have the firepower for a woolly mammoth, but hey, we'll see how it all goes. Maybe it's Jurassic World is what's going to happen. You're going to have to be dodging pterodactyls and trying to outrun velociraptors. So let's see. 8,000 feet is about 7,000 feet higher than I've ever been. Let's see. How big of a parcel are you looking to clear? Yeah, that would definitely be one of the really good ones. And what are you clearing? Tree, brush, everything like that. Pretty sure there's a whole series of movies on why that's a bad idea. Yes, absolutely, Grit and Grace. Absolutely. Most of the channels I've been trapping related, slowly moving into the homesteading videos. Yeah, and I tell you what, uh, go through as you watch people go through and start sharing their channel links and other things, you will start seeing where people are going over between hunting and fishing, firearms, generalized homesteading, canning, baking, cooking. Everybody just kind of meshes into one another, and it's amazing. There's a ton of places that I'm subscribed to that's not prepping related. I'm interested in other things. There's things that I go and watch that's motivational, things that go and watch just because they just talk and have a good time, and it's thought provoking and things like that. But give some of these channels a chance. You never know who your next favorite channel is going to be. Let's see, 45 acres, but not all got a lot of the deadfall, and some of the terrain is okay. Yeah, see, and it's going to be one of those that you just kind of have to play with it and kind of see, especially talk to some of the neighbors, see what they have done or what they recommend for that area. Just planted 130 onions, and I'm giving away 75 to some friends. That right there is amazing. Goats are great at cleaning up if you don't need the trees taken out. Yeah. Yeah. And I tell you what, letting the goats go in and clear all that makes falling those trees much easier. So much easier. Chainsaw for starters, save as much firewood and sawmill wood as you can. Make piles. Yes, there's a lot of people that'll buy a bunch of that stuff up. There's a lot of, if you have a local sawmill, if you fall the trees and you clean them up a little bit, sometimes they will either come get them for free or they'll even pay you for the logs, depending. You just have to see what's in your area and all of the different things like that. Share out the live stream. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, goats equal fertilizer too. That is a great point, Kane. Very, very one. Stacked wood is critical. It absolutely is. You never know when you need it. I do not have a wood burning indoor fireplace where I'm at, but I tell you what, you walk out my door here and you're going to see a whole bunch of stacked wood. So I always got to have stacked wood. Let's see. As long as there is no, yeah, yeah, because goats have to be careful on what they eat. Most of everything goats will be able to eat it, but yeah, there are things that are bad for the goats. Humans need to stop trying to play God. Amen. Right? We talked about that this morning on if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I believe out of the Jurassic Park line of dinosaurs had their chance, right? And nature kind of was like, nope, okay, you're good. So yeah, we probably shouldn't be trying to bring those things back. One-eyed, one-horned, wild purple people eater. That, you know what? That might be on like the 2026 bingo card right there. Thinking sheep got a lot of the deadfall from mismanagement on the hunting property. Yeah, I could definitely see that. But yeah, yeah, sheep, goats, any of that stuff that'll go through, and they'll eat a bunch of that stuff up. Let's see. There we go. See, look right there. Starting to get subs from everybody else. Appreciate all the advice. Just saying thanks to all. See. Everybody. Bam. Everybody is starting to share everything out. Yes, woodsmanship is important. And it's one of them things too. If you are new, if you're just starting out, do not get into your head that you can't do it or people will make fun of you or anything like that. We all started out exactly the same. Especially if you've had kids or anything along those lines, you watch they go from complete infancy to where they can't hold their head up to they're running around and talking back to you and all the things that kids do. But we're all that way. You don't know until you have been taught, until you go out and you read a book, you learn it, you ask questions, you put your hands on it, it's demonstrated, whatever. You have to do it. Okay. And it doesn't matter whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It's okay. We all learn at different times, different levels, different speeds, and it is what it is. It doesn't matter. If you want to learn it, roll your sleeves up, come ask questions. We'll help you get there. Let's see. Worry about the prehistoric germs, weeds, and anything that breeds very fast. Mammoths don't breed fast. Maybe and I'm not going to try and do that one. I can't do dinosaur names. I get it on the germs and the different things like that, especially invasive species of weeds and things. I never thought about that. All the fauna and flora that you could have that could evasively come and take over. Yeah, that could be extremely, extremely bad. Those can grow and take over and start killing out native stuff. The animals now might not be able to eat the new stuff. Yeah, you could have global catastrophe pretty quickly by just the stuff like that. So I never thought about that. I've seen a lot of people talk about the germs and things, but the mammoth thing, who knows? Maybe they've cooked up something and maybe they can just pop them things out, some sort of assembly line or something. Goats suck though. I get it. I know they do, but you don't have to own the goats. Just go borrow some goats. Just knock on a neighbor and say, "Hey, buddy, I seen you got some goats over there, right?" Dead wood does make great compost. It absolutely does. Yep, and that's another one right there. Uh, Being creative is probably one of the like top 10 greatest skills for survival. If you can, and I know you people will probably say it's the improvise, but improvising creativity, coming up with a different method, thinking outside of the box. It's easy for some people, it's extremely hard for other people. I get it, but it's something that I feel that a lot of people should try and practice. Sit back and go, here I am. I'm drinking my soda. When I'm done with this, I'm going to go throw it away. If this was SHTF, your trash service is not coming to get this. What are you going to do? Are you going to burn it? Well, it's plastic. It's going to throw up a whole bunch of smoke, and I'm not going to be cooking over, whatever chemicals and things that's coming off this. What could I do with it? Can I reuse it and use it as a water bottle? Sure. Could I put seeds and other things in there and keep them dry? Absolutely. Get creative as you sit there tonight or this weekend or whatever. Start looking around the house at all the different things that as soon as you use it, you're going to throw it away. What else could you be doing with it? Let's see, who else do we got? Like goat stew? Yes. And I kind of like the sheep idea because sheep are delicious. So maybe you won me over with the sheep idea. Got a sawmill, but train is a thing, just a saying. Yeah. And I get it. It's probably hilly, or you got maybe some cliffs, or maybe some rocky areas or whatnot. I get it. And that's why I was probably a lot of people are still sticking to the four-legged friends, is because the sheep and the goats and stuff, they're probably not going to care. Um, but I get it, and you may have to do it in sections at a time. Go to the most the easiest spot. Just do human nature, where you want to take the path of least resistance. Go to that area first, clear that out, and kind of move around. And as you clear it, then you can go, okay, here's where I want to put my garden. Clear that area, get your garden going, move on to the next one. You don't necessarily have to do it all in one chunk. Yeah, they are. Yeah, yes. Escape artists, I think, is an understatement. Look at that. We got Palmetto has stopped in. Hello, Palmetto. It's great to see you. I haven't seen you in a little bit. I hope all is well with you, my friend. Maybe borrow some goats. They're a challenge. Yeah, yeah. They're a lot smarter than I think what a lot of people let on. Keep in mind there's a bunch of different breeds and different things of goats: small, medium, large, big. The ones that faint, the ones that are quite loud. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you could find some goats. Yes, don't want wild goats. Yeah. If you know something only from studying it, you have a 100% chance of running into a situation you didn't anticipate. Man, Palmetto coming in right at the time to drop some really deep stuff right there. All right, so let's take a second right there. If you know something only from studying it, you have a 100% chance of running into a situation you didn't anticipate. That is great. And a lot of it's book smart, right? You can go through and you can tell me all the different stuff about starting a fire, what kind of wood to look for, and how big to get and how much. And I saw these things that you get it the size of your pinky and the size of your hand width and the size from here to here and the different size bundles and the different materials to get your tender to start and all this other stuff. You read it in the book, you know it inside and out, all that. Can you really do it? You know, it's that whole thing of right there, running into a situation you didn't anticipate. Now something has happened and you need to start a fire, and somebody goes, "Hey, that person knows a lot about fire," and all of a sudden you're like, uh, but I've never actually done it. So, yeah, very, very deep. Good job. Susan's here. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. You're never late, Susan. Had to go rescue a new dog, a deaf Boston Terrier. I would say hello, but the dog cannot hear me, so I will wave hello to the new puppy. Excellent that you went and did a rescue. Let's see. Could be like the plants on the Creep Show back in the 80s. That brings back memories. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Emerald is here. Hello, Emerald. Great to see you. Let's see. Mammoth stew. I wonder what that would taste like. I wonder what that'd be like to one track one down, be able to take it out. Skinning that thing would be interesting in itself. And then trying to carve it up and cook it and then taste like it. I wonder if you could eat that, like a steak, just throw it over a fire and eat it, or if you'd have to do a lot of seasonings, right? Let's see. They've thawed worms from the permafrost. We're tens of thousands of years old, and they're reanimating. We need to leave things alone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm right with you on that. I think what was it Russia came across some sort of germ or something like that was buried for years and years and years. Now you're saying worms, and then they're trying to bring these dinosaurs and these other things back. Um, and I get it, especially if you're not like recreating DNA, if you're you know trying to get these out of the permafrost, these things have no idea what year it is. For them, you know, they just kind of went to sleep and woke up. Uh, I don't see this coming out in a very good way, right? I don't see it. The number one thing you can have in any survival situation is a positive mental attitude. Yes, Yes, that was one of my very first early videos is a PSA for a PMA, your public service announcement to always have a positive mental attitude. Yeah. Yeah, and if a lot of it comes up here, you can be very, very well prepared. You can have a ton of skill and supplies and knowledge and all sorts of other stuff. But if you give up here, if you are defeated here, you're done. And that's where things like making sure you're surrounded by the right people, making sure that you have something to kind of basically live for, making sure you have something to cure boredom and downtime. When you are sitting there cold, alone, hungry, tired, exhausted, stressed, anxiety, all that stuff, and you start getting in your own head, that's an extremely bad situation. Let's see, who else do we got? All the way in the frozen north. That's right. Man, speaking of legend, look who came out. JS Badger. Hello, my friend. It has been a long time. I hope you and the kiddos and the wife and everybody is doing fantastic. It is great to see you. Let's see. Who else do we got? Oh, chat. Let's see. Mulching the trees is great for your gardens. Yes, yes, yes. Dun, 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 dun. Nope, nope. You are fine. It is one of those ones. You are more than welcome to say what you want. We are very much into the First Amendment, freedom of speech. As long as you are adult about it, I don't do name calling or anything along those lines. Um, but no, even if you disagree, we had that a week or so ago. They were going back and forth and kept it completely, adult about it. I disagree. Here's why. Okay, I see it, and and it was fine. I don't mind. That's what this is here for. You might change my mind. You might change somebody else's mind in the chat. You are completely fine. I never have to apologize for being who you are. Let's see. Sheep can't eat all the things that goats can. That's true, but they can definitely eat a lot. They can definitely put a dent into it, depending on what it is. If it's a lot more grass and things like that, they could probably put a very good dent into it. If it's a lot more of the uh, bush sort of things, the twigs and whatnot, then yeah, the goat's probably the best way to go, right? Boom. There's a very true statement. Yes, ticks are bad. Ticks are very, very bad news. Ticks carry a lot of diseases and they can get into various places that, is a bad thing. I was thinking about doing a video on that, but that's kind of one of them subjects I didn't know if I was going to get my hand smacked for. But I mean, if you're out, if you have to bug out, them little boogers can crawl into any hole. So your ears, your nose, get behind your ears, get into nooks and crannies and different things like that. And you can become very, very sick, if not fatally sick, from the various things that ticks carry. And that's why I think that if you are out and about for long, extended periods of time, it's probably good to have somebody go through and start checking people for ticks. Uh, just throwing that out there, just putting it out there. Goats and sheep work great together. Goats eat high and sheep eat low. See, that's called teamwork. Love it. Watched a discovery program. A 30,000-year-old virus was found. They put it with an amoeba and it reanimated and killed the host. Well, that's wonderful. Why not? It's not like it's the year 2025 and the world's like pretty much on fire. Let's throw that thing into the mix, right? Right there. Yeah. See, scary, scary, right? Let's see. Everywhere or bark or fully auto. That's right. Let's see. And see, and another one's for scary. That's like 5 scaries in a row. They can't make a mammoth. They can only make an elephant with hair. Okay, I can see that. And but the thing is probably a lot of people that's acceptable. If you have a long-haired elephant, they'll just believe that it's a mammoth. I don't know if I can actually, even if they found one like the worms that was frozen and they unthawed it, I don't know if I would continue to fully buy that that's a mammoth. I don't know. Maybe if that thing's thundering towards me, I might give in and say, okay, mammoth, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it never happens, right? Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. You have a good night. Thank you for stopping in, JBS. It was great to have you here and join us in the chat. There we go. That's right. Make sure that if you guys are up in the New York area, STP is hosting a homestead and garden swap on 5/17, and the details are over on her Facebook page. So make sure that if you have a Facebook, go check her out. If you don't have a Facebook, I'm sure that you can email her or find her some way or another, or get a hold of me. I will put you in touch with her, right? Let's see. Yes. Boom. Emerald. You are the company you keep. Absolutely. Amen. 100%. Slap that thing on a bumper sticker, on a lunchbox, package that thing up. You are going to be the ones of who is surrounding you. If you have bad people surrounding you, you have a much higher chance of doing bad things. If you are surrounding yourself with smart, intelligent, successful, great people, then you have a better chance to, elevate yourself as well. Keep in mind, though, that when you have a bunch of people that are way up here, they are smart, they're intelligent, they're successful, they tend to surround themselves with those types of people. So if you are way down here, the chances of kind of joining in that group, you have to kind of elevate yourself to get there. But keep in mind, look at everybody in the chat right now. Everybody is all in good company. We're all chit chatting. We're all sharing ideas, stories, laughing, joking, having a great time. And especially right now, if you are new here, you just made like 30 something new friends. So congratulations. Reach out, say hi, come back next time, and pick up the conversation right where you left off. Unfortunately, you can't teach grit. You can learn it and embrace the suck. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff to go out and test. We go out and we test gear and different things. You buy a knife or you buy a tent or whatever, and you go out and you put it through some tests and whatnot, and you find out what it's made of. When's the last time you did that to yourself? When's the last time you put you through the ringer, ran some tests with yourself to see what you are made of? Not only physically, but mentally. Can you hack it? Are you good up here? Putting your eyes through the test, your ears, going through and doing the motions that you can do all this stuff. There's a lot of people that they can. You strap them up with an AR, send them out into a course, and they rough and tumble and do flips and hit targets, and everything's great, but they don't go through and mentally do it. They're not quite into that stuff. Yes, they can do it on a course, but they've done it in perfect conditions. Now put them into it to where actual bullets are flying back at you. It's nighttime, it's cold, it's raining. Are you still going to get the same results? So just something to think about. Just something to do it. There we go. The kids are in bed. Welcome back, Teresa. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Who else do we got? You have to remember, we never fail. We just learn not to do it again. I'm going to caveat that because I agree with that. The only time you fail is when you give up. Yes, 100%. If you give up, then you have failed. You can try something and have bad things happen. But if you pick up the pieces and keep going, then you're not really failing. You just figured out a way not to do it. Now, keep in mind the term insanity. If you try the same thing over and over and over, that's obviously not going to work. But if you pick up the pieces and maybe ask some questions and get some advice and try it from a different angle or a different method, then you can keep learning. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. Let's see. Thank you so much for sharing out. Let's see. Ooh, somebody has new t-shirts. Oh, Amy's here. Hello, Amy. We were just talking about you and your channel. Let's see. Who else do we got going through? See, everybody's just saying hello and hi. Great stuff. Everybody's saying everything. Let's see. We have a mule and a pony. Boy, they can take care of the foliage. Yes, they can. They're little big guys, and ponies, mules, all that. They're definitely going to eat their weight and all that. Don't kill possums. They eat a massive amount of ticks. Also immune to rabies. Yes. Yes. I've heard, and I believe you. Don't get me wrong, Susan. I've heard of extremely rare cases where something happens and they get rabies, but I think for 99% of the time, I agree. I think they are immune. But it's one of those ones of, was it 1 out of 100 billion odds or something? It's still a chance. But yeah, I agree. They eat a massive amount of ticks. More than likely, they're scared of you. That goes with a lot of the animals. If you see a raccoon, if you see a possum, if you see, this or that, most of the time they're scared of you. If they are not scared of you, then that's when you probably should at least raise a red flag or be a little bit more cautious on it. But you'd be surprised. Anything from deer to dogs to bears to whatever. More than likely, they're going to keep their distance. When they don't, then that's kind of your tall tale sign of something may not be right here. Let's see, who else do we got? You are right. Love the possums, provide them a shelter and food in the winter, and want to keep them around. Yeah, yeah. And going through and building things like a bat box. If you have bats where you are, they go through and there's your natural mosquito and other insect repellent. Build one of them things and watch what happens. Build a bat box, build beehive, build a shelter for that. Let nature take care of nature. It's kind of that simple. You don't have to go through and spray a bunch of pesticides and insect repellent and all sorts of other stuff. Just let nature do nature's thing, right? Bobby is here. Hello, good evening. Great to see you here. Come on in. Everybody will welcome you right on in. What weapon are you taking to bug out weekend? I will most likely not be taking any sort of projectile. I will definitely be having a lot of sharp, pointy objects. I tend to think of me when I go to most places, especially something like this that's bug out weekend. Um, I know that they're going to kind of have their own security and other things like that. I will always, and this goes just about anywhere that you will ever run into me, I will always have a knife on me, at least one. So if you go and you see me, you will definitely know that I'm carrying at least one bladed object, if not multiple. But that's what I will. I did have somebody suggest of doing a video, like a loadout video before I go, showing everything I'm going to take. I might do that, or I might just wait until I get there and do like an unpack video. But we'll see. We'll see. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, Orlando is having a meet and greet. If you are down in the Florida area, he's having it in Orlando on the 16th, just here in a couple of days, which, thank you for reminding me, the Orlando Prepper goes live Thursdays. Go check his channel out. An amazing, amazing guy. Hopefully one of you guys will that has a blue wrench will be able to share out his channel. Let's see. Never give up. Right there. Boom. And you need to put that on the t-shirt, which by the way, now that I just got onto me, I ordered my vision preparedness t-shirt and my Hudson Valley t-shirt the exact same day using the exact same credit card. And I just got a notification that I got reimbursed. They gave me my money back for my Hudson Valley shirt for no reason. So now I've got to go on tomorrow and I'm going to order a whole nother t-shirt. So hopefully I will have my Hudson Valley t-shirt in time for bug out weekend, because I really want to be able to represent. So hopefully, fingers crossed for me on that one. Let's see. I didn't fail, just learned 1,999 ways not to do it, right? Sometimes it takes that long, right? Let's see. I will make sure we give away. Yes. Who else do we got here? Going to skip out early. Blessings to all and good night. Thank you. And many blessings to you, my friend. Hopefully you have a very, very good night. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, we got 5 minutes. Let's see if I can get down through. Watch the replay. Absolutely. If you missed it, I get it. Life will tend to life and get in the way. Not everybody can make it. People go lives at different times, and I get it. Sometimes you can pop in for 5 minutes. Sometimes you can stay the whole time. Sometimes you have to watch me in the morning the next day. Totally fine. Put hashtag replay or something like that, so that way I can give you a shout out and say thank you so much for popping in. Let's see. Who else do we got in here? STP is going to call it a night. Yep, that's right. This is why I try and go between the time that I go. I get a little bit in the beginning, a little bit at the end. I try and get not too late, but not too early, because I know I got some of you people that are out there on the West Coast. So I try and be as best as I can. So who else do we got? All the way out in the People's Republic of New Yorkistan. So self-defense is limited to harsh language, but hate speech is still illegal. So I have to be careful. Yes. And that goes right into one of the things, and I can hear it now. There's Livingston Man in the background saying there is no hate speech, just speech that you hate. So I get it, but you are in New Yorkistan. But hey, you can get creative, right? There's all sorts of little things that you can do, and I know that you two are one of the smartest gentlemen there is. So you didn't make it this far in life, being fully careful. I prefer my pew pew. I am old and don't want anyone to get close. I tell you what, I know that you're way down there in Florida and you're not coming to bug out weekend, but if you did, you would have your own personal bodyguard. I would not let anything happen to you. And it's one of the things that I have had little rural ask me, 5-year-olds in the dark. Dad, how can you go down there? It's dark. Brother, I am bigger and scarier than just about anything. And if it's bigger and scarier than me, then I might as well just head towards it and get it over with. So let's see. I'm in Florida, but the 400 miles from OP and my car won't make it around the corner right now. Hey, I get it. I get it, man. Life is like that. I would love to, and it's on my bucket list, is to go down and shake hands with OP. I respect him and Lady Prepper so much. Very, very great people. But again, that's like half the country away from me. So thank you so much for sharing out his. Thank you to both of you. We know we're getting to the end when we get the Chuck Norris memes here. Chuck Norris once ate a bowl of alphabet soup, and 24 hours later he wrote a best-selling novel. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that too. That is nothing on you guys. I get it. Uh, all I did was place an order with an independent company. So I'm still going to buy the t-shirt. I want the Hudson Valley one. I have the patch. I have the stickers. I have stuff. I just don't have the swag. And man, I'm going to buy me one. So let's see. Who else do we got? It's a ritual. First time here and great community. It absolutely is. And it just gets better and better every Wednesday as we grow as a community. The more that you guys like and share this out, the more people that come in, the more fun that we can have, the more ideas that flow across, the better we all learn. That's the greatest thing about this community, is I'm not here saying, watch me over Hudson Valley because I'm better, I'm smarter. No, I go on his stuff because I want to learn from him, because he is a very, very smart man. Him and Livingston Man, very smart dudes. And what do? They tell you, hey, go over here. I'm going to be over here because I enjoy his content. And then I tell you, hey, I'm watching these people. And we all spread it out, because the better that each of us do, the more we learn, the better we all grow. So that's what I absolutely love about this. It's not competition. It's community. It's networking. So great. Ohio is reciprocal. So I'd have a little friend. Yeah. Yeah. You definitely can here in Ohio. Ohio is all open carry. You don't even have to have a permit. As long as you are a legal pew pew owner, you can open carry. There we go. Thank you so much for sharing that out. Florida's a long state. I'm far on. Yeah, I get it. Smash that like button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for all future notifications. Subscribe and share the live stream out. It helps the channel grow. And that only does not go for me, but that goes for everybody. If you go and check out any one of these channels that got mentioned in here, go over there, say hi, say I saw you on the Rurals Live, and do all that fun stuff. It helps them grow. And then give them a little bit, see if there's somebody in there, and go check them out, and go check the next person out. I'm telling you, your next favorite person to watch is out there, and you're doing yourself a disservice by not going out. Do it as a let's do some prepper homework. Give one channel a chance this week. Sit down for maybe an hour this weekend, and go check out 1, 2, 3 channels and just give them a chance. And you might be surprised. So takes me 12 hours to get to Boca and 12 hours to get to Dayton, Ohio. Oof, 12 hours. Dayton's not bad. Yeah, so you're probably I think you're probably about there. I'm here because I learn from the people regardless of far along their preparedness journey may be. That's right. We're all at different stages, but it doesn't matter. Somebody that just started out can still have a really, really good idea. And somebody that's been doing this for a long time, they can be stubborn, and they might be doing something the wrong way and spreading things that's not a good idea. So I stay open minded and I listen to everybody. So yeah, we're all just here for the good time. That's right. It is about that time. So with that, I'm going to say thank you so much. We have hit our hour. It has been fun as always because, you guys come in here and you make it fun. This is for all of you new people. This is exactly how just about every single Wednesday goes. Sometimes I'll surprise you and have a live guest on, or I'll do an open mic night. I'll post a link and you guys can come up and hang out and chit chat with me. But for the most part, this is what we do. We just come and hang out in the chat. We just share some stories, laugh, have a good time, and of course end with a Chuck Norris joke. So but thank you again so much, everybody, for coming out and hanging out with me. You guys mean the world to me. Again, I absolutely look forward to Wednesdays. So thank you so much. But I hope you guys have an amazing night and a super blessed night. Stay tuned because there's definitely more information to come. And with that, remain united because we are all prepping in this together. Good night, folks.